Earl Children's Real Estate Investments will teach you how to build wealth through real estate. Learn step by step how to become a real estate investment empire through wholesaling and flipping residential and commercial properties. Be a boss, take over the block by becoming a real estate investor. Learn more at www.earlchildrens.com.
Hey, Ray, hand me that AR.
We're now listening to Off the Rip.
Off the Rip, Artist Podcast out right now. It's your boy Earl The Artist.
Let's get it, yo. You got OTR staffer, man.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and introduce the guest?
Man, oh man, yo. We got Mikey Lewis, the STL legend, man. Let's go.
What's good, y'all? What's good, St. Louis?
Man, for the folks who don't know, man, who is Mikey Lewis?
I'm a 2016 state champion.
Let them know. Take your talk.
And a professional basketball player now, man.
That's
Young KINGZ
man.
is my brand. CEO as well. And I'm just a laid back dude that's trying to get to it, man.
Say your brand name again.
Young KINGZ World, you know.
Shout out Young KINGZ, man. Go shop.
Yes, sir. Y'all go check that out. It's a big family. You know, it's $1 billion industry we building right now, man. So, you know.
All right, man, let's go all the way back to the beginning, man.
Let's get to it.
So, how did you know you was going to take basketball serious? Like, when did you start playing basketball?
So my mom tell a story all the time. So a lot of people don't know all my family's from the South.
Okay.
Right? My mom was born in a small town in Louisiana, Opelousas. My pops was born in 5th Ward, Houston. I started playing basketball at the YMCA in Houston when I was about, I want to say kindergarten, probably first grade. So whatever age that is around that time. And my mom knew I was going to start taking it serious because I was the only kid at the time diving for loose balls.
Got that hustle in him. Got that
really,
dog in him.
Got that dog in him from day one, you know?
Day one, man.
Before I knew I had any skills, the dog. So it was like, you know, all right, this kid different, you know? And a lot of the parents would tell my mom, like, why he diving for loose balls? Where he learned that at? It's like, shit, I don't know. I don't know what he watching. I mean, this before YouTube. Like, we ain't 2005 babies, you know? We 90s babies. So it was before all of that, and that's kind of when she knew for sure. And it was actually one day, and I remember this day. It was one of my last days living in Houston before as an adult. But we were leaving the YMCA, and the dude walked past us, me, my mom, and my brother. It was like, yo, Mike gonna be special.
Let him know.
I'm like, at the time, I'm just watching him. My mom like, what you mean? She's like, no, I've been watching this kid for about 3 months, and I don't know what it is, but he got that it.
He said him.
This before the him, but that's basically what he said, and it wasn't even just off basketball, but he was like in life, I can tell. And he was a Hawaiian guy, and he put these roses over my shoulder. And it was like, in our culture, this is like a christening almost. This is like a promise. So I don't know when it's gonna kick in for him, but it's gonna kick in for him and for the family eventually. And shit, we ran with that. You know, moved to St. Louis. St. Louis is a basketball city. At first, I fell in love with football because that's how it is in the South. You know,
Yeah.
It's football. It's a fucking cult, actually.
It is.
Excuse me. By the way, can we be?
Go ahead, man.
Okay.
Take your talk.
So it's a cult in Texas, especially playing football. So they was like, yeah, man, he gonna be him basically. And you know, my mom, she invested in it. We moved to St. Louis. It's a basketball city. And I'm sure we're gonna get to the rest later, but you know, we ran with that, man. And now, I mean, shit, it's my profession. You know, I do it for a living. So
I feel that.
man,
it's the work that got you there too. So shout out to him.
Yeah.
So let us know. So you was born in St. Louis or born in Houston?
So I was born in Houston, and I lived in Houston all the way until I was 10 years old.
Okay.
And my dad's job at Gray Bar at the time moved me and him and my mom to St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we had came up here. And then once we got here and realized that football, you know, you got a couple guys that make it out, but for the most part, it's a basketball city.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Especially with our age group at the time. So it was like, you know, we gonna go hoop. And I start hooping. I'm a competitive dude coming from the South, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we gonna get after it. And I can always shoot naturally. I always had a shot.
Well, I finna say, Earl done heard me say this before. I ain't never seen nobody shoot better than Mikey Lewis. I swear to God. Like, I done told Earl this. I said the best shoot I ever seen in my life. If I'm going to hell if I'm lying. Well, I finna say, like, I salute you on shooting. Like, in person, I ain't never seen nobody shoot better than you, bro.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. You gotta be locked in, man.
Man, like, for real. So coming from Houston, how was it growing up from Houston and transitioning to St. Louis and growing up here?
Hold on. Before you start talking that talk, lower that mic so they can actually see your face and let them know you serious when you talking this, so you can see it in the camera. No, lower the mic, not the glass.
The mic.
Yeah.
The glasses gonna come off a little later. That's when y'all know I'm serious. You know what I'm saying? Y'all good now?
Yeah, we good.
All right, bet. So, what was the question again?
I was saying, how was it growing up from Houston to you 10 years old and coming to St. Louis? How was it growing up in Houston and transitioning to St. Louis? How was it a transition for you, and how was it growing up from both places?
Yeah, so, at first it was tough because, coming from Houston, the South, you always kind of got your cliques, but for the most part, it's a big city. So you can be that man in South Houston and in North Houston. Don't nobody know who you are, right? So you always got that I got something to prove mentality. And I get St. Louis, and one of the first things I noticed was, why everybody so cliquish? It's like a group of 3, 4, 5 everywhere you go.
Yeah.
You know, so it was like, all right, and me or my parents really knew how that game worked. You know what I'm saying? So we just like, I'm trying to come in, where the best comp at. You know what I'm saying? And at first, it was some reluctancy because it's like, who is this dude coming from down south? Like, dogging our dudes out up here. Like,
St. Louis?
Don't nobody know who he is. Because as you get older, you realize, like, the first question you hear is when you go somewhere, what high school you went to? Or what high school your peoples went to? Who your peoples? Shit, don't nobody know my peoples. You know what I'm saying?
You have
so
to make a name for yourself out
here. I had early, like, all right, I'm kind of on my own. I'm not a disrespectful person, and I'm trying to come in and connect and vibe with the guys, and then let's go be competitive. You know what I'm saying? If it's football, if it's basketball, if it's soccer, what we doing? We going 100%. So I think my biggest adjustment was the clicks, and that's something that don't sit right with me to this day because it's like it's too much going on in the world. It's too many opportunities for us to be connected with 3, 4 people.
Let them know how you feel. Speak on that.
You know what I'm saying? So that never really made sense to me. That was my biggest adjustment, and to this day, that's still my biggest adjustment. And I understand, everywhere you go, and being in Europe kind of helped me expand my mental. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I understand, like, okay, that's kind of the culture. Every city you go to, every state you go to, every country you go to, it's a different type of culture. So okay, cool. I ain't gonna judge it. I'm just gonna adapt to it. But at the same time, it's like, what we really trying to do? Because it's strength in numbers.
Heck yeah, let them know. Strength in numbers always. Everything you know is about who you know.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, we all doing this hoop thing. Yeah, we going to compete when we going against each other in the pickup or in the city. But once we make it out, we all go to our different colleges. We all become professionals. Why the hell can't we come together?
Facts.
Why are we still having cliques, bro? It's billions and trillions of dollars out here, and we can't come together. Come on, folks. So that's something that, like, really still, as you can tell, how I just went on a little rampage, like, still bothers me, but that was the biggest adjustment coming to St. Louis was that. And just, getting to know new people coming from a new city, but that's the biggest adjustment for sure.
Right. So going into high school, aside from the God giving you the Christian and letting you know, something's going to happen big for your family, where did the confidence come from, and how did you know you was actually, like, that guy in basketball?
Yeah, where did you know that? Like, can't nobody mess with
Was
Mikey
it a certain
Lewis?
play? Was it a certain action? Or was it?
You know what's crazy, bro? So I didn't get that true ultimate confidence until my second year as a professional this past year.
Stop playing, Mike.
I swear. If you ask any of my teammates, I ain't gonna say no names, y'all know who they have been growing up. If y'all ask any of them, one of the biggest discussions we would always have in team meetings, huddles, halftime, Mike, be aggressive, bro. You are him. Stop playing with yourself. I always play with myself, bro. That was my biggest thing. You could say, oh, he ain't give me no love, blah, blah, blah. It was me. I never felt that about myself until this past year. And to be honest, the play that you said, I caught a crazy rebound, came down, split like 3, 4 people. And I actually threw a dime, though. It wasn't even a bucket. threw a dime.
Uh-huh.
My teammate dunked it, went on a run. We ended up beating this team. They were a Euro Cup team, and we weren't supposed to beat them. So my teammates was like, bro, you realize what you just did?
The highlight was crazy. You gotta send that to me. I don't know if I seen that one. You gotta
like,
send me that.
I gotta find it still to this day, but it's like they like, you realize who you just gave 22, 6, and 6 to? This is my second year as a pro.
Mm-hmm.
Talk it.
I'm like, I mean, shit, I'm just gonna do my job. That's what we supposed to do tonight, right? And they're like, no, you did your job, but like, you don't realize what you just did. So that's when it kind of hit me, like, I need to stop playing with myself. And
But Mike, be real. What about high school, man? You was one of the best guards in the last decade. In the last decade, come on, Mike. I think you might be like in the top 15 guards in the last decade. Come out St. Louis, like
After Lou, maybe the Midwest.
Last decade, I ain't gonna lie. All right, now knowing what I know now, last decade, I'm top 5, bro.
Top 5, okay.
I'm top 5.
I can give you that. Well, I was gonna say, so you didn't know in the last decade, it's at Chaminades, bro. You was playing on one of the best teams in the country.
I didn't know.
How
I
did
swear.
Chaminades come about? Like out of all the high schools are picking the Lou. Like why Chaminades?
So, what people really don't know about Chaminade is the summer camp.
Mm-hmm.
All the best hoopers in the city go to Chaminade camp in the summer.
So how they do the summer camp? Do they
Right.
pick and choose who
No,
comes?
no.
or
It ain't a pick and choose.
Is it
It's a
sign
little,
up and go?
It's a little fee, sign up and go. But the best hoopers know I need to sign up because I need to go here. I don't know how it is with the new generation. It could be a different school or whatever. But
Yeah.
I know in our generation, in that little area, that was what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So my first time going was 7th grade summer. No, I lied. 6th grade summer going into 7th grade. And it was obviously everybody that was on that team, plus a couple guys that ended up going to a couple other schools, you know what I'm saying, that are big names out of the city. So it's like, we was going at it. And the coach at the time, Coach Kelvin Lee, shout out Kelvin Lee, man, he was like, yo, I can see, obviously the team that we had, y'all click. Y'all click at lunchtime, y'all together, you feel me? After y'all staying, y'all watching the varsity practice, y'all got a good group of guys. Like, I don't know y'all family finances or what's going on, but if y'all come here, y'all got something. Y'all can do something special. So it kind of clicked in our head, and to be honest, the whole team we've been knowing each other since probably 4th grade because we played in AAU together growing up.
Yeah.
You feel me? So a lot of people used to be like, "Man, Chaminade recruited them. They paying them." No, it was love, bro. We've been playing with each other since 4th grade. So we knew what we was getting ourselves into, except for Tyler, except for Cook. That's the only person we met at Chaminade. 8th grade year, that was his first year there. We met him there. Everybody else though, we've been knowing each other. So it was like, all right, man, we gotta lock in. You know what I'm saying? And once we all decided to show up at Chaminade 8th grade year.
So Chaminade, they do a middle school program also?
Yeah, so Chaminade is 6th grade through 12th grade.
Okay.
That's what a lot of people don't know. All boys school, I'm sure y'all know that part, but it's 6th grade through 12th grade. So we all,
scoot
I
that
know, I
mic a
think
little
like
bit closer.
Jay went 7th grade.
What you say, Ron?
Scoot that mic a little bit closer. Yeah.
Jay went in 7th grade. A couple other guys went in 7th grade, but the majority of us came by 8th grade, and then we was locked and loaded.
You was never tripping off going up all boys school and private school? That was cool with you?
Oh, I was big tripping. So, so my 7th grade year, I go to Hazelwood North Middle, right?
Okay.
And it was everything that I wanted in the school, you know what I'm saying? Public school, this and that. But I kept getting in trouble. I was going down the wrong path early.
So thank God.
My peoples knew it. Thank God for my peoples. They, like, I know you, I know us, how your DNA, I know where this is headed. We ain't going down that road. So my mom pulled me aside, was like, look, you going to an all-boy high school. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. I said, why would I go to school at all-boy? Like, what? I was tweaking.
Man.
8th grade, I was at Chaminade. Hated it. First month, 2 months, hated it. Then after a while, you start to realize, wait a minute.
Best for you?
I'm kicking it with the bros all day. Like, it ain't no females here. I can wear the same clothes 3 days in a row. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't tripping on nothing. And then you start to realize after school, the girls' schools come up to our school. The swimming or tennis. So you still got interaction. You got the mixers. You feel me?
Well, I mean, the
mixers is crazy.
Chaminade had all the shorties.
That's what I'm saying. You feel me? So it was like, I can focus on what I need to focus on from 7:45 to 2:45, and then after that I can
go crazy.
Oh, we good.
Go stupid.
Yeah, we good.
Yes, sir.
But at first I hated it for sure. I hated it at first for sure.
So give us this. What was it like? Like, be real. How was it playing? Y'all had one of the best teams in the country, man. You had Mikey Lewis, Reggie Crawford, Jason Tatum,
Jericho
Will Glass. I ain't forgot about Jericho. Jericho come off the bench for y'all. Will Glasson,
Jadis White,
Tyler Cook, Jadis White. Who else? Name other guy.
Isaac Osa.
Okay.
Who's a professional pitcher right now.
Okay.
We had David Hermelin, who went to Notre Dame. I think, could be wrong, but I think full ride academic scholarship. We had Jacob Stecklin, sharpshooter.
All-star team.
What? 1 through 13 professionals.
Mm.
That's all I gotta say.
Let them know. Professionals.
Professionals. To this day.
So how was it playing alongside all that talent and competing every day? Like, how did you secure your spot as starting point guard, one of the most important positions in the game of basketball?
So I secured the position because I let my ego go. Right? Yeah, I can shoot. I can get bucks when, it's getting cold for our perimeter players, but I took a back seat.
Yeah.
I literally volunteered to take a back seat. And what a lot of people don't realize is after sophomore year, I had a couple of national programs calling my people's phone. Like, I ain't gonna say no names, but talking about big time schools.
So you stay low.
I ain't leaving my bros though, because ain't that what we got in this for?
Right.
We made a pact damn near 7th grade, 8th grade, like we gonna win one. It's supposed to be more than one, but we get to that. But like, we gonna win chips together. You feel me? Like, we brothers. And I'm a big loyalty person. You feel me? Like, I'm big on family, so it's like, if I say I'm gonna do something,
You gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it, bro. Like, I don't care what's going on, what I gotta do, what I gotta sacrifice. Like, I'm gonna do it because I understand if you sacrifice something, it's good for the greater good of everybody. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what happened, and obviously being good helps. But that was the big reason why, one, I was successful in that position, and why our team succeeded, because I decided to take a back seat and I volunteered and I knew what I was getting myself into.
I feel that completely. And that's one of the major things I respect out of y'all, man, because I ain't going to fake it. Like, watching that team was just motivation, you feel me? Especially you, Mike. I feel like y'all all carried yourself in, like, a real professional manner since high school, you feel me? And that's one thing I respect. Like, y'all ain't act out of character, none of that. You know what I mean? Y'all took this, like, already like y'all was in college at a pro level. Now, taking the back seat, you feel me? How did you handle that yourself? Like, I know people in your area, especially in St. Louis, we got all our uncles, our daddies, cousins. How was it, hearing all this other bull crap from outsiders and, playing on this team? How did you, how did you set your ego aside?
So, it was hard at first because it's like, it wasn't necessarily the ego point, but it was more of a, damn, I'm trying to be a pro too, right? And everybody got their NBA dream as a youngin'. So it's like, well, if I'm averaging 7, 4, and 4, ain't nobody looking at me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I had to have a lot of conversations really with myself, because you hear that from your family, like, man, you need to do more. You on this platform, like, do what you got to do. Don't pass that ball.
Yeah.
But nah, like, it ain't never set right with me. Like, that ain't how we play basketball. You watch real basketball, like, somebody got to take a back seat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't like because he's less talented or whatever the case may be, but it's one ball.
Yeah.
5 people out there.
And it's 5 people out here. And at least 2 of these dudes, one of them is going to be arguably the greatest player in our generation to touch a ball ever. So that's that. And then the other one is in the league. He's a freak athlete. He has to get his touches.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, I just kind of understood that, but I definitely heard that from my family, and it was tough because it's like, I'm trying to be a pro too, so how do I maneuver? It ain't enough shots, bro. It's an 6-8 minute running clock in high school,
so, as a young hooper, it's probably going through the same situation. How does one block out like all those voices and naysayers, like family just trying to get on the coach of why my son ain't starting or why my son ain't getting as much clock? How does somebody overcome that?
I mean, first you gotta realize how much. First thing I say, how much work are you doing for yourself on the inside? You know, behind closed doors, without no cameras, without no social media, without no none of that.
Cause screw the cameras. At the end of the day, I ain't gonna say I hate it, but it's just too many cameras nowadays. Like we need to get back to where it's blackout. We grind.
No, it ruined. I ain't gonna say it ruined basketball, but it definitely has
messing up the game.
It ruined a few kids growing up. I ain't gonna lie, because like you said, blackout.
Got too many TikTok hoopers.
Till this day, we have blackout sessions. It ain't not one camera in here. We in here going at it for 2 hours, 3 hours straight.
Blackout.
And then we gonna be cool afterward. But we going at it, and it ain't gonna be one camera in sight.
That need to be a Mikey Lewis hashtag, blackout session.
Blackout session, because iron sharpens iron.
Facts.
You feel me? So, man, I don't know about the new generation. It ain't my generation, so I don't know.
Nah, but for real, Mike, winning that chip, how was that feeling? And then playing alongside some of you played with one of the, I would say, probably the top 10 basketball player of all time. I'm not all time, but in the league right now, in this era. How was it playing alongside Jason Tatum and like Tyler Cook and building that bond with the rest of your teammates? How was it winning that state chip and being with the rest of the guys? Talk to us about that.
And also, what were some of the biggest challenges you faced, like trying to gel as a group?
So I would say, I will go with you at first.
All right.
The biggest challenge was, it's only one ball. And we learned that in 8th grade. It was like, oh, shit. All right, we're going to be 100. We knew 8th grade, Jay going to the league. All right, cool. That's pencil in. You can literally pencil in 25 shots.
You knew in 8th grade he was going? What grade y'all knew he was going?
I knew he was going in 4th grade.
4th grade?
What? Hey.
Listen, I'm going to tell you how I knew. He caught the ball on the post, made a pass fake, double left. 1-on-1, bump, one leg fade away. Ain't nobody doing that in 4th grade, dog. He knows
Hey, shout out Jason Taylor.
Shout out JT, man. My dog for life. I knew then. Yeah.
You said 4th grade, you knew he was going to the league?
I went to my mom. After that move, I went to my mom, was like, yo, we need personal training. Like, he's bumping, fading off 1 foot in fourth grade?
Who was he working out with in the 4th grade?
I don't know, but man, I'm like,
shit, let me step my game up at the day.
I thought I was hot shit because I'm catching and shooting from high school 3 and 4th grade. Like, I'm like, oh.
So when did you start getting your personal trainer, Mike?
I started really tying in with the personal trainer, I would say, going into junior year, so sophomore year summer. That's when it was like, okay, I need to like I need to learn these counters, and that's when it took me to another level. So to answer your question is of how it was playing with him, and then like TC, she was motivating. You know what I'm saying? Like, you seeing dudes do that type of stuff, or I fast forward all the way to high school. You got Jay going. Our school started at like 7:30 at Chaminades. You got Jay going at 6 a.m. workout. Then after practice, he working out again, hard. I ain't talking about like no catch and shoot. I'm talking about like he working on his game. So being around there on the day to day, we in
motivation.
Yeah, we in little study hall, and he studying Kobe. I mean, you see his right foot? Nah, I see the shoes he got on. Which number is his? I'm focusing on the wrong shit. You feel me? Like that early, like I'm like, oh, this what you need to work on. This
Mike,
what
you
need to focus on.
BS because you shot better than you shoot better.
I had a strap, bro, and I ain't gonna lie, I work hard though.
That's the question I need to know. Where'd you get the strap from?
So the strap was natural, and then I spent hours on my shit, bro. I'm talking about hours. Like I was the type of dude, bro. I go to the gym, especially summertime. I hop on the gun. I'm shooting 1,000 shots a day.
Who shoot better, you or Tatum?
Me.
Let them know, Mike. Hey, Earl, I told you.
We talk about this to this day.
Earl, in person, and you know, I said the best high school player I ever seen was BJ Young, but the best shooter I ever seen was Mikey Lewis.
Yeah, me. For sure.
I believe, yeah.
I'm gonna be able to play the game of basketball until I'm 40. Right now, I'm doing a lot of stuff off the dribble, this and that, but when the NBA team want to win the chip and they want to bring me off the bench, I'm on some new school Jason Terry / Lou Will shit on my mama.
Tell Adam Silver he ready, man.
Yeah, for sure. I'm ready for sure.
All right, so boom, let's leave high school. Your senior year here.
One more question on high school.
Right.
How was it feeling? How was it winning the state chip? We got to talk about the state chip.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey.
I can't forget about that.
Hey. I ain't gonna lie to y'all,
Y'all
man.
couldn't have the champagne at 18.
We couldn't. Hey, we didn't have no champagne, no alcoholic beverages at all. But that feeling, bro, to this day, to this day. Who said to this day? I don't know who said that, but shout out to him. It's the best feeling I've had because of the game of basketball. And it probably won't be no better feeling until I hold my firstborn.
That's crazy. Dang.
Because especially with our group, because to be in 100, we should have won junior and senior year. But winning that senior year and finally getting that weight off your shoulder, because you know everybody in the city been waiting for y'all to win the chip for at least the past 3 years.
Nah, definitely.
That, man, we cried like babies.
Y'all should have won it. I feel like that junior year.
I ain't gonna cap.
Low-key that sophomore year.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. We folded. We shot 0 for 23 from 3. If we would have made one, we would have won. It was just God won one and want us to win that year.
I ain't gonna care. Like, we went to Central, and I remember y'all played Central.
Oh yeah, I had to. Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that.
Nah, chill out. Go to the college.
I was just scratching my neck. I was like,
I
hey.
gotta explain my mindset for that night at least, because I never had a chance to explain my
Go
mindset.
ahead, bro. Go ahead.
So look. Everybody that know me know if I wouldn't have went anywhere else, I'd have went to Hazelwood Central. So it's like that's all the bros.
That's why I hate private schools. So he was supposed to be one of us.
I was definitely gonna be a hawk. You know what I'm saying? I've been working out with here for years. Like that was my dog. Like I was going there. But
Hey, shout out B. Gilmore, man.
yeah, shout out B.
One of the
Gilmore.
realest.
You know what I'm saying? One of the realest for sure, man. But so I ain't gonna say no names, but one of the homies at the time, like in November that year, tweeted, "I'm giving Mike 30 in the playoffs." Right?
Chill out, Mike.
So anybody that know me know.
Who said they giving you 30?
No. We ain't that lit. Shout out Jack Daniels though.
Oh,
Chill out.
But he did tweet that and added me too. So it wasn't like a sub.
It was
like,
Twitter beef.
It was me. It was like
Did you say something back?
I screenshotted it, printed that shit off, and posted it in the locker room. I saw that shit every day for the whole year. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a sicko. I'm one of them. So going into that, I'm like, all right, this is what we on. And I've been hearing, he decided to go to a private school. He's soft, this and that. Because I'm a quiet dude, you know what I'm saying? So I'm up, think you soft. Like, all right, cool, whatever. I kept my peace, you know, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't gonna do no Twitter beef, you know what I'm saying?
Let them know.
But when that game
Beef
came,
lane.
before our junior year, before that game that everybody in St. Louis know what we talking about, I went in the locker room and I always, you know, standoffish. I pass, I do what I gotta do. But I told them that night, yo, this is my shit. I'm going for 30 tonight. Like,
How much you had again?
I had 30. I had 25 at half.
talk kidding.
Dang, Mike.
You said how many you have?
Don't poke the bear, bro. Leave me alone. I'm a cool, quiet, nice dude, but you poke that bear, it's like that for you. For sure.
See, you BS. I'm mad at Mike. Cause
I ain't gonna fake it. That next day after that game,
senior year,
hey.
he had 2 on McClure North. Or 3, he had 2 or 3 on McClure North, but then come and give 6 or 30. I'm pissed.
Bro,
For sure.
that day after
I
that
showed when I
game,
got to.
going to school, you would thought it was a funeral. It was just quiet.
It was quiet around there, wasn't it? I did my job then. I did my job.
That'd be the worst when you come to school and your football team and your basketball team lose like the playoffs.
You gotta act like it didn't happen. Like dang, like
And what y'all on this weekend? No. How y'all like Mike get y'all 30? Yeah, he was like that.
man.
So let's jump to college, Mike. So you went from 10 points in high school to averaging, I think, 14
Hold
in
on.
college. You went crazy.
Let's talk about the college process. So your senior year, I'm pretty sure envelopes is to the roof.
So what's crazy is people don't know this. I had my first Division I scholarship offer as a sophomore. Illinois State after we had beat CBC at Chaminades. I think I had like 20-3 that game or something crazy like that. And I had my first Division I offer later that weekend from them. So like you said, senior year was more about decisions for me because junior year summer, that 17U summer, I played with Gateway, and I picked up like 20 offers that summer on the Adidas gauntlet. I gave a lot of dudes that's in the league now. I gave a lot of them 30 that summer because it's like I had a couple schools, but I didn't really want to go to neither one. I swear. I'm just saying, man. Like all of this is on Google. Like this is Googleable information.
Talk here.
I ain't gonna say no names, but you know, I picked a couple people apart. So it was just like I picked up like 20 offers that summer, and I had a chance to finally get to the A10. And the reason I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm a petty dude. The only reason I chose Duquesne was because I got to play SLU twice a year, and they didn't recruit me. They said I was too small.
Chill out, Mike. Chill out.
That's the only reason I chose Duquesne.
Too small, like height or like weight?
Both, I think.
Dang.
Because at the time, I wouldn't, even though I was a point in high school, nobody wanted to label me as a PG because I can get bucks. But it's like, there's nothing better than having a point guard who is willing to take a back seat, and then when they is having an off night, they can go. I don't get it to this day. I don't understand it, but that's kind of how it was. But.
And so, what's your record against Lou?
My record, I think 1-2 or 2-3 or something like that.
Dang, so you was down on SLU?
Yeah, I'm down on SLU. I could have been up, but they beat us in the conference tournament my freshman year. They on some fluke stuff, man. Somebody shot over the backboard or something and hit it, and but they beat us by 1. But they up on me. I'm 2-3. But
So it's Duquesne or Duchenne? Like what was?
it's Duquesne.
All right. So why did you choose it? Oh, you said because it's SLU. Okay. So
And because the head coach at the time, Jim Ferry.
We got the GOAT.
what's up with it?
Just because I'm the best player from St. Louis, went to Duquesne.
Oh man.
Just come in real quick. I'm out. Hey, boy.
All right, big dog.
Oh man, but that wasn't the only reason.
Psycho, man.
Yeah, that wasn't the only reason, man. It was because at the time I went on my official visit, and the coach at the time, Jim Ferry, man, shout out Jim Ferry and the coaching staff. They laid out a plan for me. They were like, "You're gonna be better, and you have more in you than you think you have."
No, because you came in there killing, Mike. You freaking averaged 14 as a freshman.
But see, I don't.
Too many freshmen averaging 14.
Yeah, no, not in the country at all. And that was just a shout out, I guess, to like the hard work that I know what I'm putting in because I wake up every day. But at the same time, that you don't realize because I love the game. Like I like the hoop.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it ain't never like I gotta go work out today. It's like damn, I'm a little sore, but shit, we gotta go get this shit in. You know what I'm saying? And then a few hours later, I'm gonna get some more in. I'm gonna lift or something. I need a little stronger. Then at nighttime, shit, I'm going hoop. So it's just the love of basketball. So I don't really look at everything like the game that people look at. You feel me? I look at it. I've been living this life, and I want to live this life. So
yeah, I ain't gonna figure. So in college, I'll be thinking I got enough work and I'll be stressed and things of that nature. But being a D1 college athlete, like what was some of the mental obstacles you went through? Like I know you probably got homework, you gotta travel, you gotta work out. Like how did you juggle all of that?
So I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
Be real.
Like most people be. If you're a Division One, I can speak for basketball. I don't know about anybody else. If you're a Division One basketball player, you go to class, you gotta do some homework, you gotta turn some stuff in, but you're not stressing over school. Now maybe that's just because coming from Chaminades, which is a very, very, very strict academic school.
Yeah.
College is easy for all of us. Like that's kind of what they pride themselves on.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was because of that or because of being an athlete, but I do know I got 2 degrees and I ain't stressed a day in my life.
Let them know, Mike.
Talk here.
Psychology and communications degree.
Congrats, bro. That's major right there. A lot of people don't got 2.
I appreciate y'all. Definitely double major, man. But it's
Now be real, Mike. Be real, because you did 2 years at Duchesne. I think you did 3. When I was researching.
2.5.
2.5. So what made you leave? And I know that process was crazy, Mike. Can you give us some of your feelings, your emotions, through all that crap? 'Cause I feel like the NCAA BS you, like real talk. Thank God you overseas and you playing professional basketball. But like, how was your feelings through the transfer process and all that bull crap you had to go through?
Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie, all that's my fault. Again, I'm a look in the mirror type of dude.
Hey, that's real, Mike. Because a lot of people ain't gonna put it on themselves.
It's my fault, and this is why it's my fault. So I played myself. Freshman year, great year, arguably one of the best freshmen in the country. I had every school in the country calling my phone. I'm talking about top of the top, right? I decided on some loyalty shit like I've been on my whole life. No. They gave me the chance. They fired the coach that recruited me. They hired a new coach, but, it's my city. It's my school. You know what I'm saying?
Let them know.
Sophomore year went good. Junior year come dudes that the new coach wanted to recruit to play. It was time for them to play. Yeah. That's what he wanted to play. Right? I didn't understand the business at that time. That's what's most
college
important.
Basketball, if y'all don't know, for the youngest out there, it's a business.
Once you get past high school, now high school is a business too. But once you get past high school, it's a business, bro. Take your emotions and your feelings and your heart out of this. It's not for you. Put your heart in your brand or put your heart in something else.
Mike. Tell them.
Don't put your heart in these teams. No. Don't do that.
Loyalty don't mean nothing at the end of the day.
Because at the end of the day, it's a business and it's about money.
If you can understand it, how is it a business? Break that down for people that
So
don't know.
it's a business because had every country in the school, every school in the country calling, I could have damn near picked my litter, right? Didn't. Stayed sophomore year. Great again. Boom. I'm thinking shit. I'm on high horse. I could have left again. Did not leave. It's my school, my city. I love Pittsburgh. They gave young boy a chance. Young boy gonna keep pushing. We can try to make the tournament. No. It's a business because you gotta understand. If somebody invests time, energy, or money into you, they're gonna make you do that job no matter if you capable or not, or no matter if it's somebody behind you that's 10 times better than you. If they ain't they guy, that ain't they guy. End of conversation. I don't want to hear no, you need to find who gonna rock with you and you need to rock with them. It's that simple. You feel what I'm saying? So if you a kid out here, you go to college, especially like, I can speak for mid-major, low major, or D2, D3 guys, and you kill and you got schools calling you, take that chance. Now, understand if you take that chance, depending on who you are.
You gotta put the work in.
Grass ain't, for sure. You gotta put the work in. But grass ain't always greener. You can still get finessed. But if somebody rocking with you, bro, go rock with them. If they ain't rocking with you no more, or if it's a change, go with who's rocking with you.
Yeah.
Because I fell into a situation where I go to Duquesne 2.5 years, and I'm going through some crazy stuff. One of my closest friends tragically passed 5 minutes after we was kicking it.
Sorry for your loss.
And I'm going through it. I'm still going to practice and everything, though, at a high level. Season started, I'm not playing. All of a sudden, I ain't good enough to play. Come on, folks. So I transfer. I ain't going to say the school name, but if you know me, you know the track record. Go to this school.
Resume certified.
Go to this school in December. May come. Coach leave. He get a pay raise, which is cool, but why the hell you bring us in?
Yeah.
Me and a couple other kids in December, you probably about to leave in May. You could have told us, hold on, hold the brakes.
Facts.
Let me figure out what I got to do first.
Yeah.
This game not real, though. It ain't a bunch of real ones running around.
It's a business, yo.
It's a business.
It's bull. It's
Right?
BS, man. NCAA is BS.
So that's when I was like, you know what? I'm done with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to go to SLU because the new coaching staff who's there now still to this day, it's like, bro, come home. All right, let's come home. They got a phone call. Yo, his transfer to such and such don't count. He was only there a semester. Oh, yeah, all right. He got a 2-year penalty. Oh, yeah, I ain't sitting out 2 years. Shit, I done did what I had to do freshman sophomore year. I'm going pro. You gonna make something shake. I got enough film. Somebody gonna pick me up.
You made it work. 16 points, baby.
Somebody gonna pick me up.
A game.
But that didn't come immediately, though. A lot of people don't know I went 11 months and I ain't have not a job, not a college, not a nothing. I was struggling. I was in my pop's crib chilling. I was in my mom's crib. She moved back to Houston. I'm back and forth. I'm bumming it. I go to Duquesne. They decided because they knew they kind of messed up the situation. They say, all right, we're going to pay for his degree.
Least they could do.
Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? They gave my education for free all the way through, even when I wasn't playing there. But I had to go back to campus and live with my girl in the dorm.
Shout out to the lady for taking care of you.
Shout out to Nina, man. I had to go live with my girl, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and now I'm going to class and I'm doing shit with motherfuckers that used to cheer for me. Now they looking at me like, yo, you one of us? What happened? You said you was going to the league. What happened?
Dang. They changed up on you, or it's like the support was still there?
Man, they changed up. Laughing, joking, pointing. I'm going through it.
How was your mental, Mike? Real talk.
Hurting.
How was the mental health?
Hurting, cried every night. Getting faded every night. How am I going to get through this, guy? You got to help me, bro. I know everything I just went through, I can't really say it's my fault. You know, it's just the system. But, like, you got to give me a chance. Give me one more chance, I swear. Give me one more chance. I stayed working out every day. I ain't know where I was going, what was going on.
The work ethic was there?
What? I'm still in the lab. My girl only one run the rebound for me. And a couple other homies at Duquesne. Shout out y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all well taken care of now. Come on, man. She stayed. That was it. COVID happened. I thank God for COVID. You feel me? Go down to Houston. Go down to Houston, live with my moms. No agent want to work with me at this time. Oh, you been 2 years, My girl, I'm gonna get you a job. Yeah, all right. I'm done with basketball at this point. I'm thinking about, I'm about to try to get to it one way or another. Like, I'm gonna get you a job. Yeah, all right. She got me a job.
What was you doing, Mike?
Hooping. On top of that, not I'm going to work busboy at Buffalo Wild Wings. Shout out Buffalo Wild Wings. But no, this coach about to call you. He like your game. You gonna come in on a 2-week tryout because you ain't played in a year. We gotta see if you in shape.
Facts.
Yeah, I went killed. I ain't looking back now.
He's on demons, huh?
Talk here.
I ain't looking back now. They're a big dog out now.
Averaging 16 overseas, man. Kept going up. Mike a real grinder. Went from 10 points in high school, 14 in college, to 16 pro. So, like, he really put that work in, man. If you want this, you got to go put that work in, bro.
You got to, bro.
Okay.
Over time,
You got
bro.
to, man. And take your feelings out of it. Put your head down. Don't let nobody discourage you. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do, bro. Push. And I
Let 'em
promise
know.
you
So
something
when you was deep in in the doubts, could you see yourself still hooping? Like, could you envision everything was gonna happen to you now, or was it just like you couldn't see it?
Nah, bro, it was blank. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was like hoop, boom, hoop ain't working. Well, shit. I know what lifestyle I want to live. I know how I want to look. I know how I want to dress. I know how I want to travel.
Tell me a couple ways.
We African American males.
Man.
It's a couple ways we gonna get this.
You already know. And, Mike, that's crazy to me, bro.
That's all I gotta say.
Because I'm proud as hell, bro, because I didn't even know you was going through all this. Like, you feel me, from the, you know what I mean, from everything you see, like, you know what I mean, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes and what people going through, bro. Because from viewer standpoint, we thinking, oh, Mike good, he finna be pro, he finna go to the league,
he
he
trying to figure
good.
something out.
Like, bro, we didn't even know you was going through all this, bro. Like, that is crazy to me, bro. And I'm hella proud, bro, because that's crazy you stuck with it, bro. Because a lot of people would have gave up in your shoes, bro. So that's a way. That's, you know what I mean. Just keep going, bro. Like, for, you know, the sky's the limit at the end of the day.
Yeah. If
you put the work in, you gonna, you know what I mean. You already somebody. So at the end of the day, you just gonna keep getting better. That's all it is to it.
And looking back on it, you know, as I get years and years removed from that situation, it's more of a, all right, what did it teach me? You know, because if you don't learn from what you go through, God gonna put you through it again. So it's like, okay, what did I learn? You know, and the biggest thing that I learned was, one, who's really with me, which is the most important, and then two, what you made of, right? Oh, you said you want to be a billionaire, huh? All right. What you about to go through to get this? And I know my challenge is what?
Gotta go through poverty, man.
What? Oh, you wanna do? Oh, that's what you want. Bet I got you. I got you. I'm about to put you through this, and this at the same time. No, we're gonna see if you really want this. You know, and that was always my mindset and what was on my mind. So day to day, they kind of kept me pushing, and I'm glad I did.
That's what's up. So the transition from the States to overseas, how was it? Like, what were some of the obstacles you had to face during that transition?
So it wasn't as shell shocking for me personally as it would be, or as it is, I should say, for a lot of Americans, because me and my girl met freshman year of college, actually, and she's from Hungary. Like
she's a foreigner.
She's a foreigner. Her mom's Hungarian. Her pops is from Africa.
Okay.
So she grew up in Budapest, Hungary. Like, she's real deal Hungarian, you know. So her getting me my first job in Hungary, it was basically all her peoples that she grew up with. So which is crazy because I found out how popular she was. Everywhere I went, oh, you need a boyfriend. Not the opposite. Not the opposite. Not, oh, you Mike Lewis, or you such and such a show. No. Oh, you need a boyfriend.
Real humbling experience. You
what? Humbling. So I'm hearing this type of stuff before games. So I'm like, yeah, I am, but y'all gonna know who I am tonight. Like,
look at Nina boyfriend shooting at 3.
Yeah, facts. But like, no, like real stuff though. You know what I'm saying? So like, it wasn't as shell shocking because I had her, and in the city I was in, where she played, she was, I want to say, an hour and a half away. Her family live in the capital city. They are about an hour and a half, maybe another 2 hours away. So it wasn't too crazy because if it got too bad or I got too alone, I had her coming in to visit, or I would be going over there for a holiday to visit them. Right. You know, so it kind of gradually kind of let me warm up to Europe. They showed me around, showed me the ropes, this and that. Mm-hmm. So it kind of felt me like, okay, I'm being introduced to this new life with family. Mm-hmm. So therefore, I feel like I'm at home. Okay. You know, so it helped.
And then talk to us about this. How is it? Because a lot of people, I feel like we ain't really interviewed nobody that had like a real relationship. How is it having a lady that's really dedicated to what you do, and you know what I mean, having a real relationship? How is that like? What's the importance of that? And how did you build that?
Yeah, no, I mean I ain't gonna say it's everything, you know, because there's some people that thrive in their being, I ain't gonna say alone, but you know what I'm saying, being by themselves. Because I was one of those people. Mm-hmm. But it's not until you meet your match where it's like, even like little stuff. I'm upstairs, I'm changing. She see me running around all day. I'm talking to this person. I'm doing this. Mm-hmm. You good? Mm-hmm. Mentally, how you feeling today?
Making sure you good.
Yeah, I'm straight. Like I'm doing this. I'm locked in. I'm doing it. Okay, cool. I'm over here if you need me.
That's hard.
Little stuff like I'm behind
true.
you at all times watching, even when I ain't watching. Mm-hmm. You know, that's all we really needing sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, I know why I'm doing this. Mm-hmm. And now I know I got somebody like rock solid behind me. Mm-hmm. I ain't got to worry about the little stuff like who she DMing, somebody Snapchatting her, or somebody trying to follow her. I ain't got to worry about that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Also because she ain't got to worry about me doing that. Yeah. But you know, I ain't got to worry about that type of stuff, so it kind of allows you to even really want to dig even deeper. Like, I got to make sure this life come true because I got to take care of Shorty. Yeah. Shorty got siblings. I got to take care of siblings. Mm-hmm. Shorty got family. I got to take care of family, like, on top of mine. So it's like, you feel me?
So being a foreign country, I guess you being a foreigner in a foreign country, was the language barrier ever a problem? And did you ever feel like someone was trying to take advantage of you?
I wouldn't say take advantage because...
Or get over.
One thing I can say is being an African-American male, they not about to play with you.
That's universal, huh?
Because they watch a lot of movies, they watch a lot of YouTube. They don't know what side of the cloth you coming from. So it's like they go real talk though. So it's like, you know, you have to adjust today. You know what I'm saying? Adjust today culture. You know, is my paycheck always on time? Absolutely not. Will you go a couple of months, especially if your team is in a losing slump? You know what I'm saying? Will you go a couple of months without getting paid? Absolutely. But depending on who you are and what cloth you cut from and how you handle your business and who your agent is, how they handle their business.
At the end of the day, he got some St. Louis in him, so he good regardless wherever he at.
I'm getting what my contract say I'm getting. Because I know I'm coming and I'm going to do my job. And as a and I know it's not no I in team. I'm not saying go be a me person. But if you cross into that professional lane, you need to understand you got to go do your job. Yeah. You do your job, you probably going to be taken care of. Right? Now, I ain't saying being a loser your whole career, but the first couple of years, you're probably going to take some L's. You got to learn the game.
But then that you a winner, bro.
Yeah, you're a winner. Yeah, right.
No, not just anybody. You, Mike. For real. Like, I'm dead serious, though, Mike, bro. At the end of the day, you a winner, bro. You come from a winning background. You done beat the odds.
For sure,
like, real talk. And then I want to speak on the brand. The young ladies, we got to represent the brand. How did you, out of everything you did from high school to college to pro, how did you yourself build this brand? You trying to make it into a legacy, and it will be a legacy. Like, we're going to speak that into existence.
For sure.
How did you build that all together by yourself? Because I don't know who your team is or what it is, but how did you build that up?
So, to be honest with y'all, to let y'all know kind of how distant I think, I came up with Young KINGZ freshman year of college. And I decided to come up with it because, obviously, being young, you know, and then being in church every Sunday, we read out the King James Bible.
Shout out, Lord.
Okay.
So it kind of clicked for me one night, and I've always had a lot to say. I've always had like some information to give, or just maybe a different perspectives to give. But I'm an introvert at heart, and I kind of, you know, I'm standoffish as well, but not like I'm better than people. It's just like I'm a kind of shy person. Yeah. So my homies, shout out to them for real. Shout out to the bros, man. Y'all know who y'all are. bro, you got too much to give to the world.
Mm-hmm.
You have to speak. Bro.
Share your gift, man.
You have to speak.
That's a fact.
You have to. You know? So even like, you know, what you asked me earlier, like what's going on with the podcast, like it's me. I'm BSing.
Yeah.
It ain't my team. It's me.
Yeah.
Because I won't say I'm afraid to step on some toes because it's never that, because you have to, but at the same time, I'm just afraid motherfuckers ain't gonna take the information and use it. I don't like wasting my time.
Might be that, bro, because often they say, already, this podcast, we in 50 minutes, bro. Real time. I didn't even know it was gonna go 50 minutes. Bro, like, your story interesting. You're an inspiring person, bro. You already sealed your legacy, bro, from a little league to high school to college to professional, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Like, real
Appreciate
talk, you know what I mean? Because you always, well, I feel like this is our first time really getting to really sit down and really talk.
Yeah.
You always inspire me from a distance, bro, and that's real, bro. Like, I swear to God. And what I'm finna say, I know it's 100 other people more than that you done inspire, bro. So, you know what I mean? I feel like you need to get the podcast out there and do whatever you're doing in life, you need to put out there to the world so they can see, bro. Because you're inspiration, bro, to a lot of people, especially in your city, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, you know what I mean? Everybody in your city, you inspiring, bro.
And I'm going to speak on that a little bit right now about the city, right? So, I love St. Louis, man. And I understand, like, kind of how the culture is. So, you can't really, the way St. Louis is kind of set up is they never really focus on more than one or two people at a time, right?
What you mean by that?
So it's like, okay, there's only one or two superstars that I ain't gonna go that far. I'm gonna say it's only one or two superstars that they like, people, he's doing what he's supposed to do. We gonna support everything he got going on.
Oh, like that's the example.
When he's the example.
Gotcha.
It's never okay, we got this person who is him.
Mm-hmm.
Got this person, he doing his thing. He got some stuff I can learn. He got some stuff I can learn. She got some stuff especially the shorties, they out here hustling.
Dog.
They getting to it in St. Louis. You feel me?
More
so it's
to the
like
guys.
I'm more of a background person. I study and I view everything before I interject myself. So I'm like, well shit. I play basketball with the most famous people, some of the most famous people to come out of the city. Mm-hmm. And if I ain't getting no love then, why would I try to come back now?
Yeah.
Because I'm not a pick me type motherfucker. I'm gonna make my $1 billion. I'm gonna get a private island. I'm gonna ghost.
The pick-me's will always lose.
Yeah.
Always, by the way, always lose. But yeah, I'm going ghost.
Yeah, strangers love you the most. I ain't gonna care.
They do.
Hey, shout out
every new country I
shout out Earl The
go
Artist.
Man,
he got Ohio and stupid.
But that's real talk though.
Yeah.
Strangers show love the most.
But,
every new country I go to, every new person I meet on the outside, show love.
Mm-hmm.
I was just watching I was with a game. French Montana was saying, bro, he said if he stayed in his area the whole life on the East Coast, he said he would never been that
Never would have made it.
He
Never.
said he had to go down south and west
Had to.
coast to touch the whole world.
Had to. And then look, what's crazy, you blow somewhere else and guess what? Then you blow in your city. Oh, you gotta come back. You gotta make your rounds. You gotta say what's up to the people that no. See, I don't know how some people are. Maybe they fall for that sucker stuff, but bro, you ain't show love, bro. Why? Nah, dog. And I ain't hold no grudges and nothing of that, but like,
You gotta cherish people while they here.
leave me alone, bro.
Yeah, we just gotta do better as a whole at the end of the day. We from a small city too. Like, we all gotta be in this together. Like, I feel like we really gonna start winning when we really like come all together as one and really cherish what we all have and really put everybody out. You know what I mean? Like, little platforms like this, like, we really trying to touch everybody, especially, like, people that's really doing something. You feel me? Like, we got Mikey Lewis on here, bro. Shout out him. And this, bro, a lot of other people. We got AD in the room. Well, I finna say, who we got over in the corner? I'm over and forgetting.
West.
We got Sean West, bro. Like,
The
real
Sean
talk.
West.
Like,
The Sean
we got
West.
AD visuals, man. Like, let them know who we talking to, bro. Like, real talk. Like,
But to piggyback on what you guys were saying earlier, like, I think a lot of people kind of like are hesitant to jump on a new boat that's going on, a new way that's going on in St. Louis, because if we do like a lot of self-reflecting, it's about are we being consistent? I don't think like a lot of people being consistent enough to be like, all right, let me just mess with his movie, what he doing, because one day you got a dude that's gonna be a rapper, then he not designing clothes, and now he trying to, I don't know, sell weave. Now he trying to make beats. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, stay consistent so people can like mess with your movement.
If somebody, so for example, So when I went to Qatar, a lot of people, I guess, Googled, which was just smart. They realized that that's the richest country in the world. Oh shit, he was
around money, girl.
Oh, he's on their national team. So that means national means like, you know, I'm cool with government officials.
Oh.
So a lot of people is now like, hey, bro, I'm doing this. Bro, if I can't look on your page or make a phone call and somebody tell me what your hustle is, you're not doing it right. Like he said, you can't. Now, you can be a Renaissance man. You can have your hand in different things, but you have to have something where people can be like, oh, this opportunity popped up. I'm about to call him or that group. You have to be that type of person. If you don't have that thing going on for you, you need to build it.
Yeah, like that one talent, like grind out one talent, because that one talent can open up many doors for like other things. Like you can be a graphic designer, but you still call it graphic design. People may automatically think like, oh, he's a good photographer too. You know what I mean? So I say grind out that one trait or skill that you got going, and it's gonna open up so many doors for you, bro. So many doors.
So stay consistent, man. Pick some. Okay, how about this? I'm gonna give y'all some free $100 million worth of free.
And it on some free game.
Yeah, end this on some free game because we ended it right here, Mike. Let us know.
I'm not big on, you know, I'm not gonna force religion down your throat, but you know, whatever you believe in, when you're a kid, and I don't need y'all to really like look at yourself in the mirror, not what you want.
Look at the camera.
When you're a kid, whatever which one? Which one we look right here?
We right here. We right here. Vote right here. Let them know, Mike.
Whatever you pick up as a kid naturally, whatever God puts in you and you are naturally good at it, that's your calling, bro. You lock into that. I don't care what nobody else tell you. I don't care what nobody else say this. That's what you need to lock into and focus on, because that's what God's going to open doors to.
You heard him.
OTR, we out.
Better run with it.
Hey,
we out.
We out, baby. Let's go.